Everyone, can you believe it? These boys and girls are the aerial augmented infantry troops you've been hearing about. Mostly girls though. Armed with nothing but a single gauntlet, they fly through the air like fighter jets. They're armed to the teeth like warships. And they have invincible shields that can repel any sort of attack. In other words, it's fair to say that right here, right now, the peak of the entire world's military might has been gathered together. Well, it is an unknown weapon whose true power has yet to be revealed. Even including today's event, their real worth hasn't been demonstrated outside of Verti. They've become part of this festival starting this year, but before that, the debate over whether this is a military event or an e-sport kept going on and on. So, if no one knows if this stuff works outside of the virtual world, what if it doesn't work? What if it only works in there? Has anyone ever seen it happen in real life? Because the video in the beginning was doctored, they admitted as much. That's interesting. By equipping the cutting-edge technology called the Gauntlet, certain suitable boys and girls could fly like fighter jets, arm themselves like warships, and repel attacks like invincible tanks. Naturally, seasoned soldiers weren't going to just believe in something like that. If things like the aerial augmented infantry really existed, the whole world's air, sea and land power would become obsolete. The world's military strength wouldn't be measured by the number of soldiers, but by the number of boys and girls capable of wielding a gauntlet. For that reason, some of the spectators who were former soldiers watched on coldly or sneered at the contestants. Hahaha, ridiculous. Little brats flying around in the sky? Which comic are these superheroes from? Soldiers from all over the world train fiercely to protect world peace. Don't you think it's an insult to all soldiers allowing these kids with their esports to participate in the glorious Battle Standard Festival of Peace? This gauntlet tech is suspicious from the start. We just know those researchers are eating through their budget based on some on-paper theory. The older they were, the more they glowered. On the other hand, everyone who was still a minor was held transfixed. Just by putting something on your left arm, you could soar freely through the sky with unstoppable power! Any child would be awed by that. And the adults told them to abandon those stupid dreams and studies since it was all fake. There was more than a little prejudice behind the adults' emotions. Who wouldn't want to fly freely in the sky? They were jealous, yeah. If the adults had been able to equip these gauntlets, they would surely have latched onto this new tech happily. Why can't they though? It hasn't been explained yet, has it? Oh, however, to use a gauntlet you needed brains capable of performing a Drysic conversion on Spiritium. And most importantly, in order to fly in the sky and use your equipment at will, you needed quite a lot of parallel processing ability. This is like multitasking? You couldn't display such talent without receiving special training and personal experiences from a very young age. Oh, okay. So they are specially trained for this. In other words, everyone over a certain age, whose childhood had ended before the necessary technology and training had existed, was automatically disqualified from being a gauntlet candidate. What if you refined the process though? The young could fly freely, depending on their training and aptitude, but the adults could never do it. Furthermore, the combat capability they had honed after long and arduous training was no match for the Dimension Container. You could hardly blame them for having an inferiority complex. Those who had achieved their current position after harsh training glared most coldly of all at the kids calling themselves Gauntlet Knights. Damn it, what the hell am I doing babysitting e-gamer brats like that? I never thought I would read that, you know. You're telling me each one of these runs has the same military potential as an aircraft carrier? If that's true, this planet's screwed. Okanogi, who was serving as an instructor for the aerial augmented infantry this year, bore an imposing array of medals on his chest. Oh, fuck me. Sorry. Again, it's my controller. It just, sometimes it presses button at random. Each one was an honorable award, proving that he had withstood grueling training and given all he could for his nation and international peace. Well, whether it's esports or video games, they bear the same burden we do. Fuck, stop it! Stop, controller! Sorry. It's my right stick. It do you know when they can't stay in the middle anymore? I got this on my right stick. Let me fix this real quick, at least try. I can't get any close to it or otherwise it will trigger. That means I've just gotta whip them into shape. Sorry for this tangent. Hahaha. Oh, is that contestant Koshka of the AOU? That was quite a yawn. I guess she must feel confident. Oh, Okonogi won't like that.
We've got 2 emails for you.
Captain Okonogi, the Director General, saw Koshka yawning just now and he is pissed. Okonogi, this is not your job to see to the health of our contestants. She's actually yawning, isn't she? You stupid equipment. Now I'm getting raked over the coals just because Chloe can't do her job right. It's not Chloe's fault.
Poor girl. Achoo.
Your sneezes are always so fun to watch. Why, are you looking at the tatas? Are you okay?
My nose is all itchy for some reason. And so is the top of my head.
Oh god.
Achoo.
I'd like to see. The room was dimly lit. However, that darkness covered dignified furnishings which evidenced wealth and status, reminiscent of the kings of Europe's feudal age. The ceiling was high enough to be swallowed in blackness, as if it were a realm of the gods that humans could never reach. It's the Illuminati again, I think. What's going on? And yet, the most distinguishing feature of the room was that it was triangular. So was the solemn-looking table standing at its center. And on all 3 sides sat the kings. They were shrouded by crowns and masks, obscuring their identities. Their hands were covered by white gloves, so you couldn't even tell their race or the color of their skin. And their voices had been altered by something like a voice changer. However, the fact that their suits were of the finest quality, and that even just sitting there, their class and majesty couldn't be mistaken, left little doubt that they deserved to be called kings. They appeared to be watching the International Battle Standard Festival of Peace's competition between aerial augmented infantry units through their metal displays. That's fucking weird. It's the King of Sorrow. So tools of murder have now reached into a dimension such as this. The King of Ridicule. It's deplorable. The masses are like babies. They ignorantly turn whatever they touch into toys. I think both are male though. There has to be a female king, come on. They don't even try to learn what those things are. Oh no, it's... I mean, that statue reminds me of... Oh, let's not speculate at this point. I'm trying to read too much into it. It's the King of Fury. All the better then. The common man's role is not to know. It is merely to obey the guidance of their king. Thank you. Jestress? Turn off the broadcast. I was supposed to look forward to Jestress, so let's see. Oh god, I'm in fucking love. Blonde? Medium-sized tatas? A short skirt? And a haircut like that? And a... like... slightly pink color scheme? Oh my god, as you wish. After all, mental displays can be quite tiring for the elderly. Giggle. Well, even I drew on a mental tablet with my granddaughter when she was young.
You've been blessed with a wonderful granddaughter.
Oh, my controller!
Come on, let me enjoy this in peace. How gracious of her to play along at the dawdling pace of a decrepit mind.
Oh my god, can she really say that about them? All of them laugh at once. This girl, who at first glance might have been a secretary, teased the kings with her harsh words. However, the kings seemed to enjoy the foul tongue of this girl, who must have been even younger than their own granddaughters. Kings who rule at the top and are feared by all people rarely get taunted or made fun of. And so, their culture had long since led them to place an irreverent expositor in their company. This person was known as the court jester, Jestress. Her name clearly referred to a female jester. King of Sorrow? How stubborn humans are. Indeed, even when you try to eradicate them, many survive and restore their numbers in the blink of an eye. Why do they refer to them as humans? Are they not human? Just like locusts. It would seem merely trying is not enough. Unfortunately, that's how it is. Even if you completely destroy everything, a few human seeds will remain. Noah's Ark failed because they let merchants on instead of keeping it to just Noah's family. Noah's Ark failed? This time we must truly return civilization back to square one. Even if we do, I imagine that humans will regain their civilization in just a few centuries. But that is fine. After all, we'll be able to put distance between them and civilization's end. Well now, Jestress.
What are they planning? What? Yes, sire.
Give us today's report. Is everything going smoothly?
Yes, sire. I've received a report from the Grand Master of the 9th Prime Chivalric Order, your faithful servant who's far more useful than you old farts. Jesus. Be careful not to overdo it, Jestress. They've succeeded in sneaking members of the Order into Ace Gauntlet Knights units from all 4 factions. Okay, so this is like our cue that there's people in there that are not what they seem and they might be evil? Oh, so the Battle Standard Festival children we just saw. The 4 factions sent 6 members each for a total of 24 people. If there's 1 in each group, that means 4 of our pieces have been inserted, yes? Now we just have to wait for you 3 to finally make up your minds.
Has there been any trouble guiding public opinion in each country?
Of course not. Our talented comrades are hiding in media outlets around the world. All is in the name of guiding humanity down the right path.
That sounds sinister. Have you still not found a research center?
We still have the bait that the mighty King of Ridicule granted us, but so far, nothing has tugged on the line.
What a cheap move. If we could catch them by the tail that easily, it would be silly of us to go to all... Oh, pardon me. It would be silly of us to go to all this effort in the first place. Don't be like that. If you never gamble, you never win. Then we'll wait for good news without hoping for it. After all, fishing requires the patience of a king.
If there's any movement, I'll report it at once.
Now then, gentlemen. Civilization's end is drawing near. We cannot fail again. Again? This time we must succeed. Even letting loose that many weapons of mass destruction across the world wasn't enough.
Wait, are they like some superhuman beings?
They're locusts after all.
But if they are superhuman, shouldn't it be kinda easy for them to just plunge humanity into chaos?
This is our last chance, gentlemen. Our last chance to make use of God's plan and return the fate of humanity to human hands.
We absolutely must not fail. As you wish. All is in the name of guiding humanity down the right path.
In the name of guiding humanity down the right path.
What's going on? To my beloved Lady Jestress. Those people must view the boys and girls of the aerial augmented infantry as the most interesting guinea pigs in existence. If I remain concealed here, they'll surely try to contact me in some way. If anything happens, I'll report on it immediately. What? What?
Finally, the match between aerial augmented infantry aces from all factions is about to begin. The first event is an attack on a fictional military base. They'll compete on points in many areas, including the efficiency of the attacks and the time taken.
Lelia, Koshka, be serious when the actual match starts, okay? If you don't, I really will use my trump card. I like breaking things. If there's a plate with so many breakable things in front of me, there's no way I wouldn't dig in meow meow. All squads are in excellent condition. We can do this.
Hi, Super Genius Jaden, guarantee it. With us War Cats and the Freaks of Gravemaul together, we're the ultimate team.
Yeah, the 6 of us are the best of comrades, and nothing can shake our bonds of trust. Let's do it. All is in the name of guiding humanity down the right path.
This is seriously sinister, son. I mean, it's been weird before, but now it's suddenly sinister.
One message has been sent to Jestress.
Someone is watching them on site and is sending Jestress messages, I guess. But we don't know who. Our bows are in our hands, our arrows are our hearts. We shall not falter when we shoot. Oath of the 9th Prince Chivalric Order. 9th Prime, sorry, not Prince. I guess this is like the Umineko clock. Whenever time proceeds, something. I don't know. It looks like a doomsday clock though. A new room has been created, Puyo. What would you like to call this room, Puyo? What should we pick? I suck at stuff like this. Does it matter? Just call it the Warcat room. Okay, but what kind of room should we make it? Just whatever. Go ahead and copy the data from our hotel's banquet room. Nah, that would be boring. We've come all the way out to Japan for this International Battle Standard Festival thing. Do you even care about being a good host? Anyway, what is it non-Japanese people want to visit in Japan? Kyoto, obviously. They can't visit there now, even if they want to. What? So they'll like it, right? You can't use Kyoto's data in Japan. Alright, that thing. Every country's so strict these days. Is everything ready over there? I'm about to bring everyone over. Ah crap, we've gotta hurry. Let's just do something from the hotel. Where do Japanese people like to relax after a match? The sauna? Well, when we're done with work, we take a bath, I guess. Ah, perfect. Japanese inns always have big public baths as their selling point, right? That'll do nicely. Something about that seems wrong, but okay, he just wants to see you in your swimming trunks, I guess. I've pulled the public bath data from our hotel's website. Got it. So, something like this? Oh, that looks nice. Meow manipulated several things on his mental tablet, and the dark world instantly became the public bath of the hotel where the AOU Japan and fleets were staying. There was an open-air bath on the outside and a sauna on the inside. A splendid example of a Japanese-style public bath. Personally, Meow felt it would be really weird to have a post-match celebration in a public bath. However, Jaden said this was so much more Japanese, so he gave in reluctantly. Is the room ready? Please tell me its name. Okay, random it is then. Room name, it's Rep Public Bath. Roger that, Puyo. You have created It's Rep Public Bath, Puyo. What's up with that name? Well, you think of a better one. Ooh. That's incredible. You made it the bath at our hotel, huh? Too bad I'm an avatar and can't take my clothes off. Oh yeah, too bad! God damn it! Now I'm angry. I mean, you could just put on a naked mod. Oh, amazing! If you put your foot in the bath, you can actually feel the hot water. I figured there'd be no point making it a bath if you didn't reproduce it with at least that much detail. Someone wants to enter the room, Puyo. Will you give them access, Puyo? Ah, everyone's here. Meow, please give them access. Sure. When Meow gave them access, the enemies they'd just been fighting to the death against appeared one by one near the bath. What? We didn't even see the fight? Really? Thanks for coming, everyone. Please relax. Whew, they really came. I mean, I'm still not sure about this. If those COU guys ask who the Glass Sea belongs to, what should we do? I'd rather not start a deathmatch when the competition's already over. Same here. One moment I start saying the Atlantis Spirit Field is on the high seas, so the ACR can keep it all for themselves, and the next we're kicking off World War IV. I'm Ling Ji of COU China, the captain of Bai Bao squad. I thank you for inviting me here. How shameless to hold a party in a public bath. I suspect that the people of AOU Japan have lost their Japanese souls. Wasn't he supposed to be Japanese too? So there are different Japanese factions? What?
Who knows, maybe she'll change into a nude avatar to match the scene.
How shameless can one be? Princess, you need not remain in this undignified room a second longer.
True, it would be undignified to enter a bathhouse with a clothed avatar. Oh, but I didn't have a bath towel. Didn't I have a bath towel avatar? Yes, you did. You did.
Princess, you must know!
Thanks for the invitation. I am Aisha from COU Indonesia. This red-faced weirdo is Momotake from COU Japan. I'm Sujata of COU India, captain of Supana squad. I'm Rukshana from COU Saudi Arabia.
We get the introductions all over again, apparently. I'm Henry, Supana's peacemaker. Hey there, Woo. Oh, I'm from COU Madagascar. Racially, I'm closer to that guy and gal, but a bunch of stuff happened and I'm in the COU's faction. Nice to meet you.
Perhaps we should avoid the topic of the Mozambique channel dispute today. I'm Replacable, leader of Squad 601 from ACR South Africa.
I'm Ishak from ACR Algeria, serving as Princess Replacable's caretaker and guard. And I'm Abdu from ACR Senegal. If you notice anything strange about the princess, whisper it to us instead of telling her directly. Too much honesty can be painful after all.
There's nothing there. I didn't even spill any sauce or breadcrumbs today.
Oh.
You ought to praise me. Princess Replacable is a member of the African royal family.
I never thought I'd see a princess in this day and age.
I'm Noor of the ACR 1st Aerial Night Corps, the Cairo Memorial Squad. I'm from ACR Egypt. This cool mysterious girl is Mariana from ACR Angola. Don't touch me so casually. I'm Mariana. This fluffy little cutie is Ganet from ACR Ethiopia. Pet? Don't run away. Stop petting my head! Only big sis Noor gets to pet me. Stop smothering me. Don't touch me, Noor. Don't run away, Ganet.
So they have a weird relationship with each other. They like each other in a weird way. Because Noor likes Mariana. Mariana likes fucking Ganet, and Ganet likes Noor. But they don't like each other in reverse. That's just weird.
Oh my god, those three are so Yuri!